Here's the honest truth. Eating carnivore when you're cooking for one person is a completely different game than eating carnivore with a family. When it's just you, every mistake hits harder. If you buy too much meat, it goes bad. If you cook too much of the same thing, you get sick of it. If you don't plan at all, you end up grabbing something off-plan because you're tired, hungry, and staring at a fridge full of raw ingredients. So today, I'm going to show you how to make carnivore simple, sustainable, and actually enjoyable when you're cooking for just one person. Let's start with the biggest problem solo carnivore eaters run into: portion chaos. Most carnivore advice assumes you're cooking for multiple people or meal prepping giant batches. But when you're cooking for just one, that approach backfires. You don't need a week's worth of food. You need food that fits your appetite, your schedule, and your patience. So instead of thinking in terms of meal prep, think in terms of micro prep. Micro prep means you cook small amounts, but you cook smart. A single pound of ground beef becomes 2 meals. A single ribeye becomes dinner tonight and tomorrow's breakfast. A single pack of chicken thighs becomes 2 days of effortless eating. You're not prepping for the week, you're prepping for the next 24 hours. By the way, if you're finding this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more content like this in the future. Now let's talk about shopping, because this is where most people overspend without realizing it. When you're cooking for one, you want proteins that scale down cleanly. Eggs, ground beef, salmon portions, chicken thighs, small steaks. These are perfect because you can buy exactly what you need. But here's the trick. If you want to save money, buy the family packs. Just don't treat them like family packs. The moment you get home, portion everything into single meal bags. Flatten them so they freeze quickly and thaw even faster. This one habit alone will save you money, reduce waste, and make carnivore feel effortless. And here's something most people don't talk about. Freezing is your best friend when you're cooking for one. You're not freezing leftovers, you're freezing future meals. That's a huge mindset shift. When you portion your proteins into single meal bags, you're basically creating your own carnivore convenience store. You open the freezer, grab one portion, thaw it in 10 minutes under cold water, and you're cooking. No stress, no waste, no guilt. Now let's get into nutrient coverage, because eating carnivore alone doesn't mean eating the same thing every day. You want to rotate in at least one nutrient-dense item every few days. Sardines, salmon, egg yolks, liver, heart. These foods fill in the micronutrient gaps without requiring complicated recipes. And here's the best part. You don't need a full liver meal. You don't need to choke down a giant portion. 1 or 2 ounces mixed into ground beef is enough to cover the bases. If you're worried about folate, magnesium, iodine, or thiamine, seafood is your cheat code. A can of sardines or a piece of salmon once or twice a week fills in a ton of gaps without any extra cooking. Another huge tip. Cook once, eat twice, but never the same way twice. This is how you keep carnivore interesting without adding work. If you're making burgers, make an extra patty. Tomorrow, chop it up and throw it into eggs. If you're making salmon, cook an extra portion and flake it cold over eggs the next morning. If you're making chicken thighs, cook 2 extra and shred them for a quick meal later. The trick is to repurpose, not repeat. Carnivore gets boring when meals repeat. It stays sustainable when meals evolve. Let's talk about kitchen efficiency, because cooking for one can feel like more work than cooking for a family. The secret is to minimize cleanup. Use one pan. Use parchment paper. Use cast iron or an air fryer because they're fast and forgiving. And don't underestimate the power of lazy carnivore meals. Hard-boiled eggs, canned fish, pre-cooked burger patties, rotisserie chicken. These aren't shortcuts. They're tools that keep you consistent. Consistency is what makes carnivore work long-term. Now here's something most people never think about. Your boredom threshold. When you're cooking for one, boredom hits faster because you're the only one eating the food. You don't have a spouse or kids adding variety. So you need a rotation that's small enough to be simple, but wide enough to keep you interested. A good solo carnivore rotation looks like this: ground beef, eggs, salmon, chicken thighs, and one nutrient-dense item like sardines or liver. That's it. 5 items. You can eat carnivore for years with just those 5 foods, and you'll hit almost every nutrient target without thinking about it. Another thing that helps massively is meal pivoting. Meal pivoting means you take one protein and use it in multiple ways. Ground beef becomes patties, scrambles, meatballs, or a quick stir-up with eggs. Chicken thighs become crispy, shredded, or chopped. Salmon becomes pan-seared, air-fried, or cold-flaked. When you pivot instead of repeat, carnivore feels fresh even when you're eating the same foods. And finally, let's talk about mindset, because cooking for one can feel isolating. You're doing everything yourself, you're cleaning everything yourself, you're planning everything yourself. But here's the truth, carnivore is actually one of the easiest ways to eat when you're solo. You don't need complicated recipes, you don't need giant meal plans, you don't need variety for the sake of variety. You just need a small rotation of proteins you enjoy, a freezer that works for you, and a couple of nutrient-dense foods sprinkled in throughout the week. Keep it flexible, keep it fresh, and keep it fun. Carnivore for one isn't a challenge, it's an opportunity. You get to tailor everything to your taste, your appetite, and your schedule. And once you dial in your rhythm, it becomes one of the simplest, most efficient ways to eat. If this helped you simplify carnivore as a solo eater, let me know in the comments what your go-to protein is. And if you want more practical carnivore tips, nutrient breakdowns, or simple one-person meal ideas, hit that like button and subscribe so you don't miss the next video. Your engagement helps this channel grow, and it tells me exactly what you want to see next.